Good morning. Welcome back to Cuppa Yoga, where we have a cuppa while we do yoga. When you check in with your doctor or your district nurse, you can tell them this is a very gentle practice. We won't be doing anything strenuous. We won't be going upside down. Everything we do will be gentle and mindful. And when you move your body mindfully, it can make you feel a little bit better. So today, if anything is painful or really uncomfortable or makes you grimace, don't do it. There are plenty other things we're going to do here that will make you feel like you're getting stronger, or make you feel like you're stretching a little more, or just make you feel more open and big and full of life and breath and energy. So stick to those things. At any time you can take a break and have a sip of your tea. But we'll be taking breaks through our short practice and having a sip of tea together. It's the safety chat over with. Okay, if you don't have your cup of tea yet, pause, go and make that, and then come on back. We'll still be here. In the meantime, put your feet flat on the ground and sit taller than you've sat all day. Now, if you're in an armchair with a footrest or in bed, you can lengthen your body, lift your heart up a wee bit, press your shoulders into the back of the chair, and take a deep breath. Do that again. Inhale, and when you exhale, open your mouth. Very nice. Drop your chin down to your chest, and then bring it center. Do that again. Drop your chin down to your chest. Stay here for a moment. Keep breathing. And then press your heels into the floor or the footrest or the bed and lift your toes up. And then put the toes back down and bring your head up again. One more time. Drop the chin to the chest. Press in the heels. Lift up the front of the feet. Put the feet down, bring the head up. Inhale, lift your shoulders to your ears, and then exhale them down slowly. And again, inhale up, and exhale. Now, our spine can move in all different directions, and we're going to go through all of those today. The first one we're going to do is lift the heart up, as if, imagine there's like a headlight right here in the middle of your heart, and as you lift up, the headlight shines on the wall, and then it shines up to the ceiling, and then bring it back down. Maybe your headlight, maybe you're a bit stiff today, maybe your headlight just comes up against the wall a wee bit and back down. Okay, the distance doesn't matter, as long as you're lifting that heart up a wee bit and then back down. Couple more times, and join the breath to it. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different with our spine this time. So I'm going to turn to the side. You stay where you are, but this way you'll see what I'm doing. This time, in the chair with your hands on your knees, you're going to round your shoulders, maybe you drop your head a wee bit, and then come center. So if you're in an armchair or a bed, all you're doing is pressing that upper part of your back into the pillows or the cushions, and then coming back up. Shoulders will round a wee bit, and I'm exaggerating everything. You do it really gently. You do it just perfectly for your body today. Maybe a millimeter, maybe a centimeter, maybe an inch. And one more. We'll come back to the torso. In the meantime, have a wee sip of tea. Just check in with the feet. Press the toes in, lift up the heels, and then heels down, then lift the toes up. Press the heels into the ground. and then switch. And keep going back and forward. Now, even if you're in a chair or a bed, you're flexing and pointing the feet, right? That's what you're doing here. And notice how the muscles in your legs work a wee bit differently depending on how hard you press those heels into the ground or press those toes forward. You can speed it up if you're feeling energetic right now. But if this is your first tea or coffee for the morning, then keep it nice and slow. There we go. You can, as you continue this, begin to heel toe your feet wide. So the heels move out, then the toes move out, and then come back in. Keep going. There we go. Let's come back to the torso. Bring your palms to meet in front of your heart. Now, this might be too acute an angle. There's lots of things you can do here. We did this last time. Fingertips, whole palms. Maybe this suits you better. So have a wee try of everything and see where you land. I think I'll try this today. Whenever you do something like this with your arms, sometimes your shoulders hike up. So make sure your shoulders are relaxed. There's enough tension in the world. Don't create tension in yoga. Shoulders down. And as if you're on the Titanic, tip a little to one side and then tip a little to the other side. Okay, this is before the iceberg. You're just rocking from side to side. One more on each side. And then come to stillness. Lower your hands. If you can, close your eyes for the moment. If that's not comfortable, peer through your lashes so that you're softening your gaze. And just notice how your body feels right now. Notice how your feet are. Where did you put your hands? Notice your heart and your shoulders and your neck and your face. Are you pressing your tongue into the roof of your mouth? If you are, just relax it, relax that jaw and let the tongue just rest in the mouth. Then slowly open your eyes. Come and have another wee sip of tea. Very nice. Straighten one leg. Any leg, it doesn't matter. Let's not add the pressure of coordination here. Just straighten a leg. And flex the foot so you're bringing the toes up. Okay? If your leg feels rigid, if you've kind of done like this and your knees locked, unlock it a wee bit, have it nice and soft, no pressure. And then sit tall, shoulders down, your heart lifts. Now right here, you might be feeling some kind of a stretch, so breathe into that, enjoy. And some of you will need a little more, so leading with that flashlight, keeping that flashlight pointing straight ahead, come on forward. And notice the point where your body goes, oh, that's nice, and stop there. Now, if you're in an armchair or a bed, this is quite hard because, you can't really lift up your whole body. So here's what you can do. Everyone else continue with this. If you're in an armchair or a bed, what you can do is bend the knee, slide that heel up. Maybe you take the foot off the fabric and bring the knee in. Anywhere between there and here. And basically you're shrinking the angle in here. One more breath. And then come on back up. Bring this leg back. When my hips are really bad, it's hard just to even lifting my leg up is hard, but nothing wrong with that. Straighten the other leg. Flex the foot. Keep the knee nice and soft. Lift up the heart, shoulders down. Are you good here? If you are, sink in and take a few lovely breaths. If you need a little bit more, bring your heart forward. You've always got your table to lean onto, you've got the chair to hold on to, whatever you need to make yourself feel safe. Coming forward and breathe. Stay here and breathe. For armchair and bed people, slide that heel up through the fabric. Maybe you bring your knee in, maybe you don't, maybe it stops right here, that's fine. Breathe into whatever's happening in your body right now. One more breath. And then bring that leg back. There we go. So we've done a few things already. We've curved the spine this way, that way, this way, that way. And we've done a bit of a forward bend, which is really movement in the hips, but we're moving our torso, so we'll include it. One more is to turn our body from side to side. Bring your feet together. Actually, not all the way together, most of the way together. And put one hand between your knees, one fist between your knees. This is easy to do if you're in the chair. And if you're in a bed or an armchair, then don't worry about it. Just bring your legs a little closer together. And you're going to inhale and lift your heart towards me. And then you're going to turn away from that hand that's between your knees. You're turning away from it. So this other hand, you can straighten it out or you can keep it on your thigh and breathe right here. Notice that when you do this, you need a little bit of energy in the feet. You're probably pressing a wee bit with your feet. Exaggerate that and breathe. And then slowly turn to the center. Switch hands. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders down. If you're in the bed or the armchair, squeeze your legs together. And when you're ready, turn the other way. Now, if you think you're turning the wrong way, or you got your arms mixed up, or you got the sides mixed up, it really doesn't matter. You can always rewind and try it again. Or you can go with the flow and just say, oh, how does my body feel right here, right now? Because if you've gone one way, your body's going to tell you, hey, do it the other side too, just so I feel even. Your body will send you the signals that you need. There we are, come center. Take a big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let your body flop a little bit. There you go. Close your eyes for a moment. What's going on in your body? Any sensations? Any vibrations? Are you seeing any colors behind your eyelids? Notice which part of your body is most glad that you showed up for yoga today. And take a breath with that. If your eyes are closed, slowly open them up. And come on and pick up your cup of tea and have another wee sip. I'm going to do 10 of these videos. And we're working towards finding our own yoga practice, whatever that is, whether it's in the bed, in the armchair, in the chair. Okay, I'm throwing all these ideas at you. And the journey is to notice what works for your body, whatever that is. And that's yoga. If you're connecting movement to the breath, that's yoga. If you're paying attention to what's happening in your body when you make a shape, that's yoga. And of course, there's more philosophy to it. There are more branches to the yoga tree. And we'll cover some of them. But mostly, we're just spending time with our body in simple yoga shapes. Because once you've done that, you do feel just a little bit better. Have a nice day.